Live from the Big Beefy Man Cave in New Bedford, Massachusetts. This is the YouTube channel vlog show in which video games, flash game show gameplays, along with sports and wrestling news are the norm. This is the YouTube channel vlog show of positivity, good times, and fun. This is Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. And now, here's the host of the show, the perpetrator of these shenanigans, Big Beefy E himself, Mr. Eric M. Lima. Thank you, Mr. Announcer, for that lovely intro. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. This is episode 271 of the show. What is going on? Hope you guys are having a very, very blessed day. That's right. It is the third day of 2023, January, that is. And it's 2:19 p.m. It looks like everybody's now back to school. It's like back to normal. The holidays are over. Vacation's over for the kids. They're all going back to school. They're probably telling everybody what they got for Christmas and all that good stuff. Guess what? 2022 is dead. It's been fired. That's right. 2022, you're fired. Now we're on to 2023. We are here, third day of it. And we'll be talking about the first day of the first Monday Night Raw of 2023. Tonight's the first NXT 2023. As they get, and it's also the go home show for next week's New Year's Evil. Indeed. Anybody don't get the joke? Don't get it? Well, you're not a true wrestling fan like I am. All right, let's. I'll tell you what. Like two weeks ago, the Raw before Christmas. In 2022, the Bloodline once again decided to wreak havoc to start out Monday Night Raw. They couldn't get through the introduction of Monday Night Raw. They're already turning stuff over, and in fact, Kevin Patrick said he was about to wish everybody a Happy New Year, and the Bloodline started off Raw, and they said that, it's because of Kevin Owens. So Kevin Owens comes out. Sami Zayn says, "You're to blame for all this," and then Kevin Owens goes, "Well, you know what? Fine, right?" He's about to go, but Adam Pearce says, no way, not happening, not on my watch. You guys feeling froggy? You want action? Fine. And then Solo Sikoa. Then security, can you get the Bloodline out of the ring? Security tries to go in there to escort him out. Solo Sikoa. Someone spikes these guys. I'm like, you would try good luck with that. And then KO decided to charge the ring, and the Bloodline attacks them. But Pierce sends the locker room and says most of the guys that were jumped by the Bloodline, Cedric Alexander, the OC, Elias, Mustafa Ali, Shelton Benjamin was jumped, and Dolph Ziggler. Everybody came out and decided to go come to Kevin Owens' aid. No problem there. And then Pierce decided to make a couple matches involving the Bloodline. So there's that. A little bit more on that one. Byron Saxton decided to interview Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair says she's had enough with Alexa Bliss, and she's going to go in there and defend the title against Alexa Bliss. Then here comes then the locker room is dressed and listen, we want a piece of the Bloodline, and then Elias goes, if anybody wants to play a piece of the Bloodline, is me. I've been wanting them get me a match. And then Adam Pearce goes, okay, how about you and Solo Sikoa in a Music City street fight? Elias goes, that's fine. So, and then, how about this? A 6-man tag? It'll be Usos and Sami Zayn versus Street Profits and KO. And they're nodding their heads. They're like, okay, fine. They're nodding their heads, so there's that. And the first matchup to kick off 2023 Monday Night, the first Raw, 2023, Bianca Belair versus Alexa Bliss. Then two fans dressed in Uncle Howdy masks distracted Alexa Bliss, made her snap, and then the whole Titantron, Uncle Howdy, and the moth thing with the skull on it starts zapping and all that. Alexa Bliss snaps, busts up Bianca Belair, beats up on the referee, and ends up turning into a no contest. So basically, I think Alexa got herself disqualified, if I'm not mistaken, for that. So, but the rule of no contest. So then Captain Kelly interviews Austin Theory about how he's going to defend the title against Seth freaking Rollins. Then Elias is about the rest of the Nashville crowd is about to do a song. Solo Sikoa interrupts him. And then the Music Street fight happens. And during the matchup, singer-songwriter Hardy, who will be performing a song for the theme song for the Royal Rumble, hands Elias a guitar. And I was like, what the name? Like Hardy, you should have gone in there and done a swanton. But my I digress. Is he related to the Hardys, though? I don't know. But anyways, and then he decided to go into the ring. This singer-songwriter, one of the popular probably in Nashville, goes in the ring as a dude, what are you doing? Grabs the same guitar, smashes Solo Sikoa in the back with it. No effect. I'm like, Hardy, if like Corey Graves says, Hardy, you better run and run for your life. And I thought, Corey Graves, you just read my mind. And Hardy just took off. But they thought the distraction would be enough for Elias to capitalize. But unfortunately, Solo Sikoa, after slamming Elias on the piano, 3 count made. Solo Sikoa wins the matchup. And then right after that is the 6-man tag, and then it was Kevin Owens and Street Profits versus the Usos and Sami Zayn, and Solo Sikoa once again gets involved, attacking both Angelo Dawkins and Owens. Sami Zayn took advantage, pitting Montez Ford. They win the matchup. And then the attack was continuing until Sheamus and Drew McIntyre from SmackDown came for the crowd. They got involved. The Usos defending the undisputed tag team titles against that fearsome twosome next week. Not next week. This coming Friday on SmackDown. So they got that title matchup. There's a huge injury update. AJ Styles. He says he's got a broken ankle. He says no surgery, but he'll be out for a few weeks. And this could potentially for him missing the Royal Rumble match. So that's going to be very, very huge. Very huge. So hopefully AJ Styles, speedy recovery to you. Prayers out to you, my man. Get well. Be the phenomenal. When you come back, be the phenomenal guy that you used to be. I know the OC and me, Chin Me, and him will hold it down for you. That's what I'm hoping. Oh yeah, Dexter Lumis going one-on-one with Chad Gable. I look at Otis, I'm like, dude, and I tweeted this out. You take Otis, you darken his hair a little bit more, shave his beard, put glasses on him, and put on a T-shirt with a blue ringer on him. You know what Otis would resemble? The Numa guy. Yay, yay, hoo. Hello, salut. Numa, hey, Numa. If I go to a W Live event, I would say, hey, look, it's the Numa guy. Numa. I crack myself up sometimes. Anyways, Dexter Lumis did pick up the victory over Chad Gable. And then Damage Control addressed the Nashville crowd, who, by the way, that's where they were formed, because this past SummerSlam, that in Nashville, that's where Damage Control was born, actually. And then they addressed Becky Lynch, and then Becky Lynch comes out and decided to challenge Bayley one more time. Bayley goes, no, I'll tell you what, if you're obsessed with my girl so much, that's Dakota Kai and the lovely Io Sky, the women's tag team champions. How about you challenge them? And they go, you know what? And she's like, oh, I got no phone and all that. I can't call. Wait a minute. Wait, 1, 2 against 1? That sounds fair to me. So they had a handicap match. And Becky Lynch was not doing well until Mia Yim came out to volunteer herself as Becky's partner. Becky's like, fine, I'll tag you in. No. And then, despite that, because Becky was outside the ring after Bayley got involved, Becky was beating up on Bayley. Mia Yim fell victim to the moonsault by the lovely Io Sky. 1, 2, 3. Damage Control wins, and Becky's not very happy about it. And I think Becky knew that her paying attention to Bayley kind of cost her team the matchup. But we shall see how Becky is going to respond to this. And then Kathy Kelly once again interviews Seth freaking Rollins about him challenging challenging Austin Theory for the United States Heavyweight title. You may be thinking about the Royal Rumble. Who knows? Another singer-songwriter, but this time Grammy nominated in the house. Jimmy Allen is in attendance. A lot of celebrities. You know, it is Music City, so you expect a lot of country music singing celebrities. And as you know, the Barmageddon had Nikki Bella. Nikki Bella co-hosting. Her sister and Sasha Banks went at it last night in Barmageddon. Didn't see it, but I figure you have Blake Shelton, for sure. So, Byron Saxton interviewed Alexa Bliss afterwards. Alexa Bliss goes, you know what? That women's title is going to be mine again. She's in control. I think she's trying to balance. She's trying to balance everything, balance her mind basically. And so, a little killer instinct there. And then they had Dominic Mysterio in. Says prison made me tough, made me tougher, changed me. And he's got the toothpick now. I'm going, oh great. Thinks he's not gonna be Razor Ramon. First he thinks he's Eddie Guerrero. Now he's gonna be Razor Ramon. I mean, a little tribute to Scott Hall. I mean that's not bad, but still, I need to combine the two, Eddie Guerrero and Scott Hall. I think Dominic Mysterio will be a changed man. I got a feeling that this matchup between Dominic and Rey Mysterio will happen at WrestleMania. I've got a hunch about this. I mean, if my hunch is correct, WrestleMania, they gotta settle it. WrestleMania should be the key. So, addresses this Christmas Eve incident with Rey when he got arrested. Well, he just pushed Rey Mysterio. I think Rey Mysterio was ready for him at that point, but then, and they talked about on Raw, talked that Angie should be arrested because Angie's the one that slapped Rhea. Rhea was like, they're all up in arms about it. So. Then there's a Bronson Reed promo vignette. Bronson Reed, I think, after what we saw him 2 weeks ago, his return to the company, helping out The Miz. So Bronson Reed could be a threat to a championship as well. So if I were Austin Theory, I'd stop running my mouth for a minute. Speaking of Austin Theory, that United States title match was the main event of the first main event of 2023 on Monday Night Raw. And Theory and Seth freaking Rollins went back and forth, but then Austin Theory ended up pinning Rollins. That was a huge, huge moment, huge win for Austin Theory. All right, before I conclude this video, if you noticed last night, there was supposed to be a huge game between the Bills and the Bengals, the Buffalo Bills and the Cincinnati Bengals Monday night game, and unfortunately, Buffalo Bills safety Damar Hamlin suffered a cardiac arrest during the game after colliding with Bills, not the Bills, with a Bengals receiver, and I forget the Bengals receiver name, but on-field collapse, and he decided to suspend the game between the Bills and the Bengals. They now come to find out they will not resume that game. I know a lot of people, there's some people out there that have been questioning this decision because, it's the biggest the biggest time of the year where, every game is crucial because of the playoffs and all that. And Skip Bayless said something about that, and not a lot of folks are very happy. And people got to understand, too, that life is more important than football right now. And I know the timing of everything is I can understand where they're coming from, but at the same time, I think it's best that, the Bills take it easy. In fact, the Bills won the division, and I can understand that the Patriots wanted to play them because the Patriots have a chance to try to make the playoffs and everything else in between. I mean, but we will see. And they said they will not resume the game. I don't know if that's going to hurt. If they don't resume the game, if they decide, okay, we'll call it, and Bengals win, then that could hurt the Bills a little bit. I don't know. But Damar Hamlin, we're praying that for his safety. We're praying that he gets better. And like I said, life's more important than football right now. And I'm hoping that Damar Hamlin does recover from this. And I don't know what's going on. I'm sure they're going to do some more tests on Mr. Hamlin. So get well, Damar Hamlin. Pray for your safety and your recovery. Pray for your recovery. Hopefully you get back on the football field again, and hopefully help the Bills, win a championship. And if they decide if the Bills decide to keep playing, I'm sure they'll probably do it for Damar Hamlin and say, listen, we're going to do it for Damar, and At least the Bills will have something to play for when they do resume play and everything else. And if they beat the Patriots, listen, the Patriots I'm kind of disappointed in the season, but listen, they're hanging in there. They got one. I don't think the Patriots are going to be either. Even if the Patriots do beat the Bills, this Sunday or anything, unless the Bills decide not to play because of the concern for Damar Hamlin, I get it and I understand. But let's just hypothetically say they end up playing and all of a sudden the Bills do win and beat the Patriots. You know what? I'm not going to worry about the Patriots in the playoffs. I'll respect the Bills, and hopefully the Bills. I said beginning of the football season, I said that I have a feeling the Bills are due to win a Super Bowl championship. And if this incident does not motivate the Bills, if this incident motivates the Bills, I say good for them. That's a positive thing to do for your teammate is make sure he gets better. I say, you know what, you can't, let's say if he's unable to play for throughout the playoffs, I'm sure the Bills will play for him, and not just for the fans and not for the management. They'll play for Damar Hamlin. I like to see the Bills do that, and basically, Damar Hamlin strong, D-Ham strong. I would like to see, like I said, I would like to see, if the Bills decide to resume play, I'd like to see them trying to win it. And if they do, they're doing it for Damar Hamlin. And Damar Hamlin get better, and that way you can help your teammates once again. If you're unable to play, your teammates got your back, and they'll play for you. And that's what I'm hoping. So I'm hoping that, Damar Hamlin gets better, but also... and if they said, well, we'll see what happens. I know they said they're not going to resume the Bengals-Bills game, so hopefully, let's see. They said a cardiac arrest following a hit. So I know he's trying to recover. So, like I said, life's more important than football right now. I know a lot of people were upset with Skip Bayless about what Skip Bayless said. Yeah, timing and everything, I can understand where he's coming from, but at the same time, I think life's more important than football. So get better, Damar Hamlin. Get well. And finally, I got a new subscriber. I was informed not too long ago. Aiden the Gamer 673. If it's Aiden Mendel, Aiden, welcome to my channel. Finally, brother. I hope you enjoy. Let's see if I'm right. It has to be Aiden Mendel. Let's see. Hold on just a second here. All right, I found that as not really Aiden Mendel, but Aiden the Gamer 673. Welcome to my channel. And I found out you're a wrestling fan as well. I checked you. Checked it out. You have your own wrestling empire thing. So welcome to my channel. Hope you enjoy it, and hope you enjoy my videos. It's more than just wrestling here. You know what I mean? So I'm just just let you know, and I am sure that you'll be able to enjoy my channel. So welcome, Aiden, the Gamer 673. Thank you, Rick. And Damar Hamlin, D-Ham, as a lot of Bills fans call him, get better and get well. And upcoming next after this episode of episode 271, episode 272, Trebek Tuesday. Trebek Tuesday. That's right. The first Trebek Tuesday of 2023, I play some high rollers. So, let me just done. All right. That's done. All right. So, I will see you guys later on that episode. So, until then, Mr. Announcer, take us home. That is all for today's episode. This is Mr. Lima speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A big beefy E, do it for Bob Saget Production, and in association with a sweet buffer raving dingleberry telepictures and distribution. Thank you for watching today's episode of the show. See you on the next episode of the show. Goodbye for now, and have a very blessed day.